that level of chocolatification. Is there a way I can do that? Try this. That's a uh nope. Wait, what is this? There's a Genshin Impact extension for Twitch. Install. I don't know what it does yet. You have to do it before you go live? Sure. Overlay 1 is fine. Configure. See if they'll let me. Just before you go live to provide the best experience for your viewers. Fucker. Prime Gaming benefits reminder. Okay, what are my things? Right, I think I'm gonna get rid of stream stickers. I don't particularly like them to begin with. Do we actually care about the Pokemon community game? Component 2? I don't actually know what that means, but we'll go with it. Yeah, I'm not super big into it anymore. Nobody battles me on it, so I think I'm gonna deactivate that one. Thank you for the follow, Fushi. We are currently being very distracted. Please bear with. I'm a problem. Distraction is sort of the theme here. Right, I've got to change characters. I have listened to him entirely. Oh, hey, what are you? Did I actually get the thing? No, I'm there. Right. Oh, Imaginarium Theater. Wait, I can do that now, can't I? Right, we might do that. Because I finally have characters at level 60, and I think that's what I need. Yeah, I haven't been having problems deciding which characters I want to focus on. Not at all. I don't know what you're talking about. I am kind of focusing on Mualani because she's just so good at killing everything. That also means I have to kill that stupid dragon thing a bunch. Let's get this camera thing. Oh, that's interesting, Taildos. Wonder what that's about. Let me reload stream on my phone. See if it does something weird to me. Oh, was it that Paimon extension, I wonder? I don't actually understand what she does. Paimon Defender? You're Yeah, I just installed a new extension. I don't really know what it does. Ooh, wait. No, that's like old news. The fuck? Maybe? I don't fucking know, man. I power up Paimon to unlock reward. Click on the food items that appear on stream during the power-up stage of the game. The more food you gather, the more power Paimon get. What? Oh, I bet I am missing a step. Hang on a minute. Don't understand why you want to do it that way. Oh, no, she's just there. I don't have to put in an OBS, I guess. I would like to. Um, okay, so apparently there's food items that will appear on the stream, and you have to click them. And the more you do it, the better chances of getting in-game rewards. This is not what I thought it might be. Shoot the slimes that fly towards Paimon and earn points. Be quick. The more slimes you hit, the more points you get. Wait, do we not... That looks like pretty old news. Hang on a second. Isn't that where I'm at right now? I guess not. This slug needs to... I really like how it feels in my hands, but... Because it says, new area, Deshret Desert. But all the characters that it's showing are ones that are already in the game. Sino, Nilu, and Candace? Wow, I have way too many tabs open. Holy shit. Hang on a second here. I was being a menace earlier and apparently chose violence. I'm pretty sure that character's already in the game. I'm pretty sure I've seen her. Yeah, that's Sumeru. So that's like way old news. Is this... Hey Simon, what are you doing? Oh, my ear itches really bad. Apparently I have fluid buildup in my ear, which would explain some of my balance issues that I've been having. Uh... Yeah, and it won't let me configure it until I'm not live, which is fucking stupid, but whatever. I'm gonna Google real quick. I'm gonna kill my camera for a second. Okay, yeah, it looks like that extension was for a specific thing. Okay, I think I have to have my headset off for a while. Simon, buddy, you're shoving me off of the booth. Sorry, give me just a minute. I'm looking for a very specific.
Oh, I have coffee candy.
Here you. Okay, no, that was not even remotely satisfying. Okay. Also, to the ESO players, I am sorry. I'm not doing a giveaway for that at the moment. I can't afford to get ESO Plus, and I don't have a lot of inventory space. So I haven't been logging in, which means I don't really have enough gold, and yeah. Admittedly, like, I've been diving into Genshin really hard. It's giving me the most dopamine right now, and with everything going on, I just need as much dopamine as I can possibly get. So there's also that. And I think sometimes ESO makes me a little sad because of the fallout that I had with my cousin. Is he's the one who introduced me to ESO and bought me the game for Xbox, and then he got all pissy because I couldn't afford Xbox Live. Yeah. sorry. Money has me stressed. Mochi has me stressed. It's like I'm barely managing to just take care of the bare necessities for cat, you know? And like the disability stuff is taking its sweet ass time. Like I have an appointment in December for a joint doctor, osteo. But they told me I had to pick like one issue. So we're going with my shoulder for now because my shoulder is really fucking bad. 24/7 pain. Which means I might have surgery. And then I have a neurology appointment in January. So like this is a very, very slow thing. I mean, the bonus is that once I finally get approved, they'll have to do back pay, which means I can take care of a lot of the things that I've been desperately needing to take care of. But until that happens, I'm just barely managing. Like, I've talked before about I want to be really upfront and really transparent and all of that. I am getting a Twitch payout this month. It'll be $60, and that will be from the last 3 months. Because I killed the ads. And I'm not turning the ads back on. Do not take that as me complaining about, everybody's upset about, and that's not it. I don't want the ads any more than anybody else does. I hate it. And then I also, like, I'm supposed to use that as a stretch break time, but I almost always forget, and then I feel shitty because I can't take care of myself. Like, so I'm not turning those back on. I refuse. I will turn the camera on in just a second. Fixing a couple of things. Like, I need new clothes because I've been losing weight. I need new shoes because all of mine are worn out. Like, you know? And that's not me complaining about, hey, hurry up and sub, or, you know, whatever. That's not what I'm trying to say. I swear. That's not it. I'm just, like, being upfront about why I'm so fucking stressed right now. Like, there's stuff that I really want to do for the stream. Like, I would like to get better cameras. I would like to get better lighting. I would like to get a new desktop that can do the things so that we have more stability and better graphics and all of that, right? You know, but that's like a lot of fucking money. I would like to be able to gift out crown crates once a week. You know? Although, hang on, I gotta make sure she's not lurking. Good. So, at some point, once I'm financially stable, something I want to do is celebrate Mrs. T. Because she has saved my ass more times than I can possibly describe to you guys. Like, she has paid for groceries when I was out of food. She has all of this stuff. She's paid for cat litter when I was too broke. She's listened to me when I was devastated. Like, so what I want to do is make sure I know what else she doesn't have on ESO and get her, like, the most expensive one and gift it to her. And, like, just have a stream where all we're doing is being excited that Mrs. T exists. Because she's seriously, like, I don't think I would have been able to keep up streaming if she weren't so supportive of this stream. Like, the last time my camera broke, she bought me a new one. Like, I would like to do something for her. And I would like to do something for Mira, and I'd like to do something for Ginny. Like, I want to be able to reward all of my mods because my mods have been like, they pull a lot of weight behind the scenes and they keep me going and they encourage me and support me, and like, they're genuine friends. And I think I would have quit like 6 months in if I didn't have my moderators. And that includes you, Lurker Taildos. Like, I would like to be able to do things to reward all of my mods that have stuck with me through all of my hiatuses and my breakup and moving and all of that. But I really, really, really want to get Mrs. E whichever of the most expensive ESO houses she does not have. Like, that's something I really want to do. What the hell is this extension? Only pets? You know what? Since I've been so distractible, we're gonna go to just chatting for a bit. So that people don't come in and get sad because I'm not actually playing the game. And I'll share my screen. So, like, I don't know which house I would want to get for her. All I know is I want to get her one of the ones that's like $150, you know? Okay, what is Only Pets? I need to know. Oh, that's cute. Figure. Okay. Control C. I can create rewards for the pets. So, English. Oh, that's a fun one. I have to end every sentence with meow for 5 minutes. Oh, it's bits. Okay. I don't know. Fuck it. Why not? That one I'm gonna make 100 bits just cause fuck, that's gonna be a rough one. Oh, I can't upload my own kitties? Okay. Well, let's take a look at what they give me. These are pretty cute. Oh god, look at this one. Can't, like, enlarge it. That's really cute, though. Supposedly the fluid in my ear is because of allergies. I don't really know. All I know is it is making me absolutely insane because it makes my ear itch, and that makes my tonsil itch. You know? Like, it's all wildly uncomfortable. This is terrible angles. Like, my mom told me to use this Nasacort stuff that goes up your nose, which, for the record, I absolutely hate. Putting things up my nose is just not my bag. But it doesn't really seem to be doing much. Oh, I wonder if there's one that looks like Mochi. The cat on the kitty litter bag, like the cat litter I get, the cat on there looks like Mochi. And I am quite certain that next time I do a full change on the litter box, I'm probably gonna sob. Helen. Oh, that's pretty eye. Probably Photoshop, but it's still pretty. Oh, there we go. That's a Mochi cat. Select down. I wanted to have the headset off for a little bit to give my ear a break, but I need no? Didn't sound better. Crexar, I just appreciate you showing up and being here. Like, and I feel you. I have not been sleep. So I got really sick here this last week, and I'm still kind of like popping random fevers. Because I had my pneumonia vaccine, and then the kids brought some variety of virus home from school. Um, and I was sleeping for like 16 hours at a time, but you couldn't prove it by me. Like, it did not feel like I was sleeping at all. Let's see. Not hearing anything. Oh, that's because it literally says no sound. That's cute. Didn't expect that. Holy shit, that was loud. My earballs. Oh, hang on, I need to check something. New unreads. Oh, Krexar, did you join the Discord? I want to assign you roles. That. I don't know who that is, but they're a mutual with Brad, so. Although Krexar might have already left. Oh, I guess. That's the only way for people to join. But. And now I'm distracted by Discord. Because I've apparently missed several things. What non-horror movie scared the living shit out of you as a child? Right, so for me, I don't know if it was a movie, but anything involving Pee-wee's Playhouse, Pee-wee Herman, anything involving that man. That man gave me nightmares when I was a kid. I don't know what it is about the dude. He creeped me out so fucking bad, bro. Like, so bad. Fuck Pee-wee Herman. Like, I watched actual horror movies as a child. My first movie in theaters was Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay? And like, I was a little kid. Like, when did that come out? So it would have had to be like 2 or 3. Let's see. None of those look right. Because I guess it would have been Freddy's Dead, and I would have been like 4 or 5, but that doesn't sound right. That's right. So it would have either been Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, and that came out in 1991, and I would have been like 4. And then Wes Craven's New Nightmare came out in 94, and I would have been 8. So one of those was my first movie in theaters, and I loved it. I watched the Chucky movies, I watched the Alien series, I watched It. Totally fine. Pet Cemetery, totally fine. Arachnophobia, totally fine. Not as an adult. As an adult, all of those things have given me phobias. However, as a kid, I loved them. I was totally fine with them. But Pee-wee Herman gave me absolute screaming nightmares. Pee-wee Herman is my sleep paralysis demon. Like, I and it doesn't help that the actor turned out to be like a pedo or something. I don't remember what happened with him. Or maybe he was jacking off in a theater? I really don't remember. But in case you're unfamiliar, this is Pee-wee Herman. And I don't know why this man terrified me. But as a kid, this man gave me absolute night terrors. Like, as an adult, he still creeps me out, but I have, like, valid reasons for him creeping me out now, because he was, like, a pervert or whatever. Like, what did he do? Like, I think he got arrested. I don't know. Oh, his name was Paul Ribbons. Okay. Oh, he died of cancer. Career and controversies. Oh, he was like the naughty professor. Okay, that's a porn store story that I can tell you. So it looks like he was arrested and charged with indecent exposure at an adult movie theater, a charge he pleaded no contest to. He has that kind of face where, like, he looks like he's kindly, but at the same time, he also looks like he'll, like, murder you in the most horrifying ways. in Buffy the Vampire Slayer? And Nightmare Before Christmas? What the fuck? Oh, and he was in Matilda. Okay. Maybe he just looks wildly different when he's not being TV creepy. Right. Arrested and charged with indecent exposure at an adult movie theater. A decade later, his home was raided and pornographic material involving minors was reported to be discovered in his possession. So yeah, he was a pedo. The following year, he turned himself in on a misdemeanor charge of possessing materials depicting children under the age of 18 engaged in sexual conduct. The misdemeanor case was dropped when Rubens pleaded guilty to a lesser charge. Oh, and he maintained his innocence. Okay. Right. Uh-huh. I mean, your house got raided and they found CP. So I don't think you're that innocent, my guy. I shouldn't malign the dead, but yeah. So he creeped me out as a child, and as an adult, I have decided that I just psychically knew that he was a perv. Okay. Anyway, back to cat sounds. Oh, God damn it, I have to Google that. Why was the Aristocats a problem? Oh, because one of the alley cats was racist. Okay. Okay. Check Discord. Disable. Fuck. Stop doing that. General? Oh, hey, there's a Krexar. Alright, let me give Krexar rolls. Cause we heckin' love the Krexar. Wait, no, that's not a roll. Ha. Krexar is not an infobot. Snooze. I snoozed them, tail goat. Alright, so I have made Krexar a mod. Not that I expect Krexar to do anything with that. Oh, oh no. Ah, stickers. Stickers everywhere. I think I'm kind of gonna use one of my stickers just because it's cute and I love it. Also, thanks for letting me know, Tailors. I feel like I should DM you more often than I do. I just always feel like I'm bugging people. And then there's also sad moments, like there's a couple of people that I can't DM And it makes me really sad because I used to DM them all the time and now suddenly I can't. Oh, thank you for the bits, Dildos. I appreciate you encouraging me. Go to sleep, Krexar. I'll time you out. Make you go bed. But I appreciate you and you're pink. I also sent you a DM explaining why you're pink. That also means I don't know who this other person is. I feel like I should, and they're friends. Like, we're mutuals with Brad. And we're in all of the mutual servers. How do I not recognize this name, though? Same name as on Twitch. Okay, Dildos. Like, I feel like I recognize the name, but I can't, like, recall any conversations. Does that make sense? Oh, I can just move Discord over to this monitor, and then I don't have to keep killing the display. Like, it feels kind of dumb, but... Okay, so we're not doing the Aristocats one, even though that was one of the formative movies of my youth. Hamtaro? Sorry. Holy shit. That was intense. Oh, I was gonna put Ow. Also sorry. Where do I want you to live? I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm no longer part of that community. I don't really wanna think about it. I kind of had a realization of I made a lot of friends with the burners, but it really feels like a lot of them were just fair weather friends. Like, oh, they're so excited when they see me in person, but they can't DM me when I'm screaming to the void that I'm not okay. Like, so I've kind of left that community because it just feels so fake to me anymore. Which is a little sad because I, like, devoted a solid decade of my existence to that community. Like, when I was at Burn, I volunteered, like, a solid 40 plus hours. It was a whole thing. And then I got into it with one of my friends because I was sick. I was not okay. That was back in 2021. It was the first year that I started streaming. I think I'm on year 3 now, and that actually has me a little fucked up. Not gonna lie. But she started going on about how volunteering is required. Like, when you sign the stuff, 2 years, 8 months, 4 days, 8 hours. Yeah, we're kind of coming up on the 3-year anniversary. Holy shit. I never did get to celebrate the 500 followers because I had to go on hiatus, like, right when that happened. Made me super sad. But, like, she started going on about that, and I'm like, you realize I'm the one who, like, helped start the headquarters department, right? Like, bitch, talk to me like that. How dare? I almost said horrible things to her. Because for the first time, I was only donating, like, 4 or 6 hours of my time. I felt kind of bad about it. And she decided to bully me into volunteering for a shift that I had no business doing. as I was dealing with a sodium deficiency, which I didn't know at the time. But when you don't have enough sodium, you can't process water. You cannot stay hydrated. Okay? So I was in 120-degree heat, full sun, and just doing this shift. And like, I almost passed the fuck out. It was so bad. And the only reason I did it is because she was such a bitch to me that I felt horrible that I was not doing more. Um, and I've kind of decided that I don't need that kind of shit in my life. I don't need most of what I dealt with in my life. Like, a lot of it was really, really good. Like, I got a lot more comfortable with my body. I got a lot less, it's like up until my mid-20s, I wore long sleeves, long pants. Like, the only thing I really showed off was cleavage, because that's sort of the only part of me that I felt was attractive. Um, like, I hid so much of my body all the time. And then I started hanging out with the burners, and like when I go to burn, I'll walk around in just bra, like topless. The showers are out in public, so like there's not much privacy there. Um, and it changed a lot of who I was, and I feel like it changed a lot of who I was for the better. Um, a lot of my thoughts changed. I used to fat shame a lot. Like, I'll go through Facebook and look at posts from like 15, 20 years ago, be like, wow, I was an asshole. Because there's posts like, oh my god, like, why would they make tube tops for people that are like my size? That's so gross. Like a lot of body shaming. Um, and a lot of that was because I've never been comfortable in my own skin. Like, never. The second I hit puberty, I put on a stupid amount of weight. Like, I'm the same size now that I was when I was like 15. Okay? The fact that I'm losing weight now is really exciting. And like, I have an eating disorder, and I've been doing a lot better since I moved in with mom, partly because my mother will yell at me if she realizes that I haven't eaten all day. Uh, Apparently, I was not made to be on my own. Apparently, I'm like super codependent. That's a whole thing. Which is another reason I appreciate the fuck out of my mods. Um, because y'all let me be codependent, and I appreciate the shit out of it. Uh, anyway, so like, there's that. I learned how to be a lot more politically correct. I learned how to not be a dick about shit. I learned more about consent, um, which I'm thankful for, because when I was younger, I didn't feel like I could not give consent to people. And that led to a lot of things that I really regret now that I'm older. Um, it led to a lot of interactions with people that, as a 37-year-old, I realized those people were a fucking problem. But 17-year-old me was just like, oh my god, this person thinks I'm attractive enough, you know? Uh, so I really appreciate the burners for stuff like that. However, there are things that I don't appreciate. Like, they perma-banned someone because they got drunk with someone else. Both parties were drunk, and some stuff happened. And the other person decided that was a problem. And that's one thing, okay? The fact that it was not that person's first time doing that. like getting drunk and then the next day deciding it was an issue. That was a regular thing for the female in that situation. And I have opinions on that. Because if that's a regular thing, then maybe don't drink. It's one thing if it's a one-time situation. It's one thing if it happens, whatever. That's one thing. But if it's like every single time you get drunk, don't fucking drink. That's on you at that point. Like, because if the other party's drunk, how are they supposed to, like, I have opinions. But the leads said that the second a woman has a single drink or shot, any alcohol whatsoever, even a beer, at that point, she is too drunk to give consent. And to me, that is infantilizing women. And the person that got banned is someone that has been a really awesome human in my life. Like, they've saved my ass. They paid me for art that I thought was shit. But they loved it. I think they still have that piece. It's a giant shark that drops down from the ceiling to eat you, so that it's baptizing you in the name of Shark Jesus. And like, he has always been very, like, all of my interactions with him, like, he and I got a little involved, whatever, because I actually kind of really liked him, and, like, literally every single thing, he was requesting consent. Every time. Even when he was plastered. So, I have feelings on the matter, and knowing the history of the other person and the way the other person tends to do things, But no, telling me that I cannot engage in fun time after having a fucking wine spritzer or whatever, that's infantilization, and I refuse. I think that is bullshit. I also think that it's not really their place to get involved. But, like, it's one thing if it happens at a burn, but this was something that happened outside a burn, not an event, like, whole thing. But, yeah. I don't like the amount of drugs that happened. I've decided that I absolutely do not like people who are on cocaine or who do cocaine. Like, dealing with someone who's on cocaine is fucking annoying. I'm sorry. Irritating. Do not want to deal with it. And that might just be me being callous, but yeah. So, like, there's a lot of things I didn't like. People making demands of me in the way that they did. Like, just, yeah.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Okay.
Copy this to a browser source.
So, sorry I went on, like, a whole tangent there.
Lost. Hi, love.
So I DM'd you about the main thing that's going on, and then I just went on, like, a whole tangent that doesn't actually, like, matter. I was removing a sticker from my water bottle, and that led to me talking about the things I did and didn't like about the burners and why I left that community and all of that. And a whole tangent about drinking. Because the leads decided that if a woman has even one drink, like one shot or one beer or a sip of wine at that point, she's too drunk to give consent. And I take issue with that because, you know what? Drunk sex is really fun. So, yeah. I'm still pissed about it. It's infantilizing women, and I don't like it. It's gross. Man, I still haven't put this sticker on my water bottle. Fuck. Yeah. Like, I appreciate a lot of the good that came out of the burners. Like, I'm a lot more comfy with denying consent. I don't know that I'm actually happy that I really understand some of the stuff that happened when I was younger. Like, I think I would like to go back to my state of ignorance where I didn't realize that I was being taken advantage of. Like, that would be nice. Um, yeah. I have a notification. Ba-ba-da. All right. That's it there. Okay. Yes. The little red dot went away. But yeah, so I DM'd you about what's going on in my personal life. We are focusing on escapism. I'm making pet reward things that are bit related. I wish there was a... Can I test it? Yes. Okay. Can I change the text? Nope, it won't let me change how the text looks. That's a little disappointing, but I think it's cute. Alright, I need to do this sticker. Oh, rubbing alcohol's over there. Do I have a swab over here, maybe? Because I just had one of those. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, maybe it's in the basket. Ah, heavy. Wow, there's a lot. Ooh, do you have my ear scratcher? You do. Fuck yes. Life's to get better. Oh, I forgot about those. I really need to go get batteries for that. Also, I made a choice. I decided to do my nails. Oh, wow, my camera's jacked. Hmm. Lust, I would suggest listening to it's a story. You can listen to it on YouTube. It's called My Name is Lily Madwip. And the way they wrote her was amazeballs. And that might give you a little man, my camera paused on like the weirdest fucking face. Inspiration for how to write a childlike character in a way that is, you know, childlike but also fun to read. Let me pull that up. So, like, I really love the Lily Mad Whip. Lily Mad Whip Season 1. Share. Copy. It's a little long, but, like, I absolutely fucking love it. And I'll DM it to you, just in case. Okay. Let me fix the... I highly recommend it. It's a really good way of portraying a child in a way that's also, like, fun for all ages. Lots of intrusive thoughts. That is definitely a thing. Okay. Let's try that. Deactivate. I really need a new camera. Okay. Vanity needs to go over there. I have so many sticky notes. Really needed that mirror earlier. I wanted to put on lipstick, but I'm stress chewing my lips. So, it's like between Mochi, my wildly desperate need for money, and realizing that Simon's probably not that far away. Because Simon's like 20. And really wanting to get my shit together and trying to get on disability, and just Magpie is not on days where I'm not streaming, I'm also not really getting out of bed. Like, it's a whole thing. No paper. Me too, Lost. Mochi has me pretty devastated because she's only 13. And, like, Simon's like 20. That's what I'm used to. Cats are supposed to live until they're fucking 20, man. She's only 13. I've only had her for 13 years. It's not fair. But there's not a lot of choice. Because with the kidney disease, we can't do surgery about the mass. And at that point, it's just waiting for the mass to burst, and then she dies of internal bleeding. So, Friday's gonna suck. And I'm really mad that October sucks so much. Because, like, at this point, like, my sister passed away in October, and now Mochi's going to be passing away in October. And fuck October, but I miss loving Halloween. Like, I know I'm doing the right thing. I know that. Because it's kinder to go ahead and euthanize rather than let her continue to be miserable and suffer. And I know that. But it's still like... And the prognosis with a splenic mass is like a maximum of 2 months. And with how quickly it developed and how quickly she deteriorated, like, I can feel her spine, and that happened over the course of like a month. The only silver lining to this is that it's not my fault. There's nothing I could have done. Like, that's the only good news. I don't want to call it good, but it's the only, like... Because when I took her in, I was convinced that I had done something wrong, that I was negligent, that it was my fault. But it's not. It's just really shitty luck of the draw. Like the splenic mass, there's no way for me to have made that not happen. None. Zero. It's cancer. Like, there's nothing I could have done to avoid that. And there's no amount of, like, having caught it early, because with the kidney disease, she can't metabolize anesthesia, really, and kitty cat dialysis isn't really a thing. So, even if we had caught it a month ago, 2 months ago, it still wouldn't matter. I think I was kind of hoping for a miracle, but I mean, the chances of her getting well enough to be able to survive a surgery like that, with the mass being this, like, the mass is the size of my fist, okay? The chances of her getting well enough to be able to survive that surgery is about the same chances of me buying a single lottery ticket and winning billions of dollars. Like, it's the same kind of chances. Miracle level chances. So, like, logically, I understand everything, and I know that I'm doing what is right. Because I don't believe in letting an animal suffer just so you can have it with you a little longer. I feel like that's wrong. I kind of feel that way about people too, but apparently that's unacceptable or whatever. Uh, Personally, I feel like people should have the choice to opt out when they get to a point where their quality of life is just garbage. Uh, and to opt out in a way that is, humane, like how we euthanize pets. Like, my grandmother did not want to be remembered as, you know, skin and bones with no hair, not able to see, deaf, not able to communicate. She didn't want to be remembered that way, but she had to be. Um, and she suffered for like 3 years like that before she finally passed away. And I feel like giving people the option to not have to go through that is a little more kind. But apparently that's like Dr. Kevorkian chaos. I don't know. I have feelings. There we go. I do have an alcohol wipe. Excellent. Oh, hey, there's the light switch I made. It glows in the dark. And it has the holographic ponies. I just need to take a heat gun to it to get it flattened and then sand it a bunch. I have so many fidget toys that I just don't play with. Okay. Yes, I'm going to do that. Ba-ba-ba. Sudden tone shift. I'm sorry, what? Also, sorry. I don't know what you're talking about, but I am apologetic that it was intense. Oh, yeah. I was going through a basket looking for a thing. I haven't wanted to make anything in a while. I kind of wish that I could sell my resin stuff. Because, like, you're not supposed to do it indoors. Because it's, chemical fumes and whatnot. So I can't do it in my personal space in the basement. Unless I obtain a fume hood. And that's, like, money. I can't do it in the garage because it's not temperature controlled. And if it's too hot, the resin will flash cure. And if it's too cold, it just won't cure. So, like, I kind of want to sell it, but I don't really want to have to go through the process of trying to sell it because that's dealing with strangers and figuring out shipping. And it's like a couple grand worth of stuff. Yeah, you're welcome, Lost. I'm really all over the place right now. I also kind of took meds. Um, my doctor scripted me a low dose of gabapentin. So, like, I have to make sure I'm hydrating. I have to, after I finish my energy drink, I need to make a liquid IV drink because I have to make sure that I'm taking in sodium to deal with the gabapentin's interaction with my Cymbalta. But she scripted it to me as PRN. So, like, I'm not taking it 24/7. I'm only taking it, like, once in a while. And I have really strict rules about that kind of stuff. Like, I don't take it multiple days in a row. I only take the amount that I need, like, because I want the meds to keep working. And since I can't afford to get a capsule filler for the really stupid amount of kratom that I have, like, look at this. It's so much. This is a stupid amount of kratom. But a capsule filler is like 30 or 40 bucks. And I don't have the money and I can't justify the purchase right now. So this powder is just sitting here waiting patiently because this is really, really concentrated or whatever. Like, it's really good quality shit, which means that it tastes horrible. Oh my god. Like, I would rather take uncoated aspirin and let it dissolve under my tongue than this. Because it tastes like if you took spinach and kale and distilled it into its essence and then like got rid of all the moisture and just had that taste of green. Like, it's bad. It makes me like throw up. It's so bad. Okay. Now, the kratom I used to get, I would just take a spoonful and call it good because the taste was really mild. But this shit's good, yo. It works really well for my pain, and it does all the same things for me that Vicodin does. And let me tell you, I would do bad things for a Vicodin script. Not even like a huge one, just like 10 pills a month. That would be nice. Because then I could have like one day a week where I don't feel like shit. That would be amazing. But no. You'll get addicted or whatever. Assholes. So, yeah, this is a stupid amount of kratom. I started with a kilo of this that I got for like 50 bucks because they were having like a Christmas sale. It was pretty bomb. But I can't use it because I can't handle the flavor. I feel like I was looking for something else in this basket, but I also feel like I'm just getting distracted. There's nothing else in this basket I need. Simon, I need you to stop being so fat. What did I do with the bag? There it is. I have to keep Mochi's food in a Ziploc because otherwise Simon just goes Garfield over it. I won't
lie. Like, it smells kind of good. Like, it smells like potted meat. Like, the stuff that they have next to the Vienna sausages at the grocery store. It smells like that. And I used to get that all the time because it was just nice to have a thing that you could lick that tasted meaty. The whole. Alright. I am putting this sticker on my fucking bottle. Clean the bottle. Do-do-do. Clean the bottle. Do-do-do-do. This is true Teyvat. Very true. Next time I stand up, I really need to remember to grab the rubbing alcohol and paper towels so that I can cleanse this properly. Jesus. So, the stickers that I got before were at the dollar store, and they're really just not great. So, like, they keep trying to come off because, you know, dollar store stickers. So, I'm putting this one on the water bottle because Teyvat paid me